Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the KAZ Bar. My name is Kaz, interdimensional bartender who is afraid of salespeople. Hello, healing damage. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Give me un momento here. Just going to fix something. I think. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. Okay, good. We're using the right preset. Okay, good. I am just fixing things on my setup because of the fact that I'm trying out some new settings. Again, the settings aren't for you guys, it's more for myself. So there is gonna be some perfuckery. I don't know how to describe it. I'm experiencing some weirdness right now, so yeah. Let me just repost on Blue Sky and on Twitter. I don't know if you guys can hear my keyboard, but I can hear it through my microphone. I'm just like, ooh. The clack. Clacky, clacky, clacky. It's very clacky. But how's everyone doing today? We are finally back in Eorzea. We're back in Eorzea right now. We will be switching to Toral in just a bit. It's a matter of me getting everything on screen correctly. Oh no! I have been away from my controller long enough to trigger the idle camera. Now let me just reset my demolition timer. Yes, my house is still empty. Don't judge. The house is a bragging right. It's no longer like property, it's bragging rights. Okay, so before we begin, I do need to relearn. I do need to relearn Viper a bit. At least until I can maximize Ninja and stick with Ninja. But let me take a look at the opener because I need to remember how this goes. You start with either of the fangs and then you go into so you start with either fang. You go with either steel fang or reaving fang into Swift Skin. Okay, so you go to Swift Skin Sting, which gives you your reduced weapon skill cast time. Vice Winder, you do the Vice Winder combo into what's that ability called? Oak. Reawaken, you do the Reawaken combo, Unquelled Fury, and then you go into the rest of your combo. Oh, no, you finish off your Hind Stinger, then you do another Vice Winder. Really? So we're just going to completely skip the damage boost? Or... let's see. Oh, wait, no. It gives Hunter's Instinct. Which is what... Oh, just what Hunter's Sting would have given anyway. Okay, so the combo is... And then go with another Vice Winder. This time we do the reverse. And then Vice Winder again. Steel Fangs, Swift Skin, Iron Sting, Weaving Fangs, Flank Sting, Vice Winder, and we're back to the loop. Finish off with Awakening. And then we do the combo, the AoE combo, just to be sure. The Awaken, just to make sure we get the AoE version of this as well. The Awaken. And that's it. That's the whole shebang. It's like I never left. Okay. Hold on. My ears are still kind of moist at the inside. I think let me get a tissue to clean that out. Give me a sec. Yeah. Damn, to think that's the combo of that's still the combo of a Viper. Nothing has changed between 7.1 and 7.4 when it comes to the Viper opening. It is still the same, and then you rinse and repeat for 10 minutes. I don't want to be in the knots. Push me back to keep it unsafe. Alright. Okay. Wow, even when my okay, so to explain the sound thing I was messing with earlier. I have been fiddling with my my macros. Is that my house? Yes, it is. My house. I fought the war of the Imperium. And I won. No, to be fair, there was actually no one else that bid on this property except me. I was the only one that bid on it, and I was like, oh shit, really? I actually get property, and I got it in the Imperium. I had like a couple of there were a couple of other open plots, and then I chose this one because it comes with a nice view. Newly bought? Nope, I bought this way back in like not Stormblood. In I think it was Endwalker? I believe everyone was like, yeah, I think it was Endwalker when I bought the house. Fellow Ishgarders, and hell yeah, brother. The thing is, like, I chose Ishgard specifically for lore reasons because Sapphire would have taken residence in Ishgard. Although I will say that if residence opens up in Tuliolal, then she's moving. Girl needs to stay near her husband. What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, I needed to open my HyperX, not HyperX, my Radeon rather, AMD Adrenalin settings. Just to be sure that it is running. Yep, it has the settings I need. Okay, good. Lore reasons, I understand. Hell yeah. Because if it's not obvious by her goggles, she is a machinist by trade. And it makes sense that also she'd have like Magitech looking blades to match the very futuristic outfit that she has. Tech check, yep. She was, so, healing damage. I'm not sure if you've been here when I shared the lore of Sapphire, but what is with my frame rate? Oh. Hold on, I'm gonna fix something. I don't know if this will fix it. I feel like this is a weird thing with my display. Give me a moment. That's not the monitor I wanted you to go to. What the heck? What in the heck? What do you mean requires a reboot? Excuse me? Okay, give me a sec. We're gonna have to restart the game. Give me a sec. I'm gonna have to restart the game because I turned off a setting on my monitor, which I think might help with frame issues. It was fine just before I fiddled with everything, and then suddenly everything shits itself. The darkness and back to the bar. Yes, I apologize for the darkness. Got some lore from the pre-Dawntrail streams. Okay, so then you know that Sapphire was originally from Kugane, moved to ran away, became a refugee in Eorzea, eventually settled in Ishgard. Even after defending her home, she still visits Kugane on the regular. Set up shop in Ishgard. Oh my god, why is my frame rate so bad now? Hold on, and then I need to recapture the game. I just remembered. Unless, is it showing? It's showing. Okay. Sorry, so I have spent the better part of last week trying to fix these graphics issues, and it has not been an entire success, I would say. It's kind of like 50-50. Also, is my audio like clipping out again? Or did I set the right stream? It might be the server reasons. Could be. But it might also, but it's not just with 14 though. It's also with like, even a game like ZZZ has had problems. There we go. That is so much smoother. Oh my goodness. Okay, so public service announcement. If you have an AMD FreeSync premium monitor, do not turn on the adaptive sync on the monitor. You can turn it on your PC. Don't turn it on in the monitor. Holy crap, that looks so much better and so much smoother. I thought I'd give it a try just to see like if it would work, and at least on my end it's so much smoother. You guys can't see it because obviously stream is locked to 60 FPS, but on my end, ooh, it's as smooth as butter. Anyway, so like I was saying, she settled in Ishgard, and so I thought like I wanted to get residence here, and even though I don't play often, I just wanted to have that here as like a significant part of lore. And it makes sense that her house would have like a fireplace, nice little thing to hang out, a seat here for in front of the fire to hang out with friends, a striking dummy so she can test all of her inventions, a nice little grill here so she can make food when and have a barbecue with friends, a stable that I no longer use because I have no cleaning materials, and my chocobo is somewhere else. All right, my chocobo's in my pocket. That's why. Stable is clean. Okay. There. We'll keep Eli in the stable. I know I won't be able to ride you but it's okay. Because I have this. Tried to send you some burg. What burg? For the grill. But yeah, and then originally the plan for the house, which if we can finish the MSQ and the raids before the end of the month, I might do a housing stream, as in I will try to finally fill and decorate the interior of my house, because not gonna lie, your girl is living sad right now. I give everyone with house some burg. Well, if you'd like this to, I don't know if you can. Well, you can probably send it to me via mail. I can't remember if we're friends on 14. Anyway, so let's go and do the story, because I have not done this in forever. I should send more than Berg. No, it's fine. I leveled up my crafters, and I think that should be enough to make furniture. Unless I'm totally wrong and furniture is not crafted. It is after the pizza delivery. Okay, hold on. I want to first take a look at, there's a blue marker here. Souls Under Siege. Is this the 24-man quest line? Or is this the rest of the, is this the remaining 4 floors? You can, but also the the hesitation from that. It makes you wonder what is the hell I'm gonna go through to craft my own inventory or my own furniture. The Arcadian. Oh, okay, it's the last 4 floors. I thought that was the 24-man. Also, please do not judge, but I currently have like very outdated gear. I am still using I have like 2 pieces of crafted gear, and then I have like everything else is light heavy gloves of scout. I think this is from raiding. I still have also artifact gear. Did you do the Hildebrand quest for DT? Not yet. Bro, I haven't even done the Hildebrand quest for Dawntrail. Hell, I didn't even do the Hildebrand quest for Shadowbringers. Or no, wait, no, I did, because I remember that's the one where we spiked the bomb into Hildebrand's face on the first, which I believe sent him back to the source. That was the last Hildebrand quest I ever did. Mind you, I have not completed 7.1. I stopped here and I didn't move for months. The last time we streamed this was November of 2024. It's been a year, more than a year, and only now am I coming back. Yushto has been waiting for me to talk to her for like 14 months. You need all the Hildy quests to get the fancy Endwalker gear. Got it. Guluja is indeed wise beyond his year. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Thank you. Yeah, I remember it's pronounced... Isn't it pronounced Shale? Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Kululja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I am ready to head to living memory when you are. I am planning to be thorough, so we will need to stop for supplies on the way. I promise you won't remain overlong. I know we all have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. I don't even remember if we did the dungeon for 7.1. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reaction's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. When we spoke before, you said many from Tuliyollal were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Lay Node 9. Ah, yes. I feel bad for, like... I honestly feel bad for Square Enix and the voice actors. Because, like, in the time I was gone, like, even before I left 14, I know that, like, the reception for Dawntrail was not the greatest. And honestly, like, I understand giving criticism and all, but to the point of harassing voice actors and also being completely unhinged towards the developers, I think that was too far. There's a way to be to criticize without being mean. I've always held the belief that you can be constructive and give proper critique without having to demoralize someone. Shale, like, I know it's like in English I'd pronounce it shale, but I don't know if like the pronunciation is shale. Odds are, yeah, you did those already. Okay. Go ghosted harder. She ghosted Magni. I'm so sorry, Ishtola. Sapphire was too busy enjoying her new life with with Kona. I think it's European because it's a character in Dragon Age Origins. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think I do remember. But wasn't that also pronounced as shale, not shale? Did I do custom deliveries in DT? No, I have not. People harassing on Twitter was just before, definitely. And like the worst part is that there were people who were harassing the voice actress of Wook Lamat for the most basic ass petty reason, and I'm just like, really guys, we're still doing this in 2025? And what sucks about it is that potentially this can lead into people
look uneasy. Did something happen?
This could potentially lead to like certain characters getting completely muted or removed entirely from later storylines because of how bad the reception about. I know that the reception for Wook Lamat is very mixed right now. I was one of the people who was just like, she's okay, she's not annoying. I kind of like her energy.
Have you heard?
But then there are people who are like, no, I don't want to see Wook Lamat ever again. And it feels bad because like, this is a character that the writers put time and effort towards and tried to put their heart into.
And a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in.
But unfortunately, the people will voice their negative opinions.
They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zaralja's attack.
You know, they have the right of it. It's just, you know, feels bad when you invest so much into something and then it won't be used later on because of how it was handled.
It feels wrong.
Okay, I do need to fix my macro after because the audio ducking is a little too...
But we'll be fine,
it's not
won't
enough.
we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully
I think the devs had to
unaware.
address in defense of the VAs, but like, God, I wish the fandom would
It
shut
could
the fuck
happen
up
to
about
you
no
or
problem.
me,
Make it a problem for
to
everyone
any
else.
of us.
Exactly. And also,
Then
like,
what are
the
we to
one
do?
thing I want to talk
Spend
about,
every
because like
waking
people
moment
were
thinking only
harassing
of how we
the
might die.
people were harassing the voice actors, but then they seem to forget that
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
people
It's Queen Sphene!
people will get mad at the voice actors, but then you have to remember that this is a team thing. So I'm sorry, why are you still alive? I thought I killed you. An the thing about it is that like people have to remember that this is a not just one person
What?
running the game. This is an entire team, and on that team includes the entire sound team,
Help, Queen
which
Sphene.
isn't just
The grown-ups
voice
are
actors.
really upset, and I don't know what to do.
It's also voice directors
I see that you are
and
as
mixers
kind-hearted
and
as ever,
editors
Nico.
and things like that.
Never fear.
And I'm not trying to pin
I'm
the
here to set
blame
things
on any
right.
one person, but you have to consider that like during the recording process,
I don't understand.
during the
Sphene's
recording process,
gone.
if people are gonna have complaints about the performance of a character, it shouldn't solely be on the VA, because that was approved.
You
That
there,
went through
Dawson.
the
You were the Queen's aide, weren't you?
that went through the
What's the
recording
meaning of this?
studio, that went through the studio director.
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
I don't trust this guy. Dude looks hella
What are
sketchy.
you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Oh.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives.
No,
lost
you are
during
not
the
going to
attack of
gaslight us.
Alexandria.
This is not going to be the first thing we do on
Her
stream.
Majesty
We are not
wants
going to be
among her
gaslit
people
on the
that she
first time
might
we come back to
support them in
14.
this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
While a lot of the VAs are Latin American, oh, I'm pretty sure that also caused a lot of like
Majesty,
complaints.
Won't you
Which-
free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I know they say ignorance is bliss, but goddamn, girl, you
I
delulu.
wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system.
I'm pretty sure like the
once
fact that the
afforded
VAs
us
were
that
Latin
comfort.
American is also would have caused like some tension.
You needn't fret,
But I do
however.
appreciate that
I
like
have prepared an alternate
regionally
solution.
they have gone with a more American side dub for this new
All
region.
of us shall be made endless.
I'm sorry. This is our solution.
I have created
Let's
a
just
new
die.
system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells.
Beck, you,
This
bitch,
way,
you're supposed to be dead,
you
sweet.
never
They had
again
actual
fear
Latin
death.
Americans compared to fake South
You may
America and
live as
Genshin.
you
We had the
please,
entire game
and
gaslighting
for
us with
as
this
long
guts.
as you like.
That's literally what I thought. It's like, bro, you are not
Stores of
gaslighting
ether
us
are
on my
at
first time
present
back into
not
Eorzea
sufficient
after
to
God knows how
provide this
long.
boon to everyone.
Uh-oh. So what does that mean? Where are you gonna get your ether, I wonder?
But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all.
She sounds very
One day
different from
soon,
the...
Those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
Is it just me, or does this fiend sound different from the...
Only 5,000 of us?
Does she sound different from the fiend that we knew in 7.0? Am I just imagining things?
The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Ah, yes, the dolly zoom to make things really unsettling.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
No public outrage, no nothing. We are now in the brainwash arc. Yep, there's the wicked smile. Depression sucks. Let's be computer A's. No, don't turn me into Chat GPT. We're gonna go bankrupt next year. Girl lost her dad, her brother, and then her friend this span of week, and this happens. True. We only caught the proclamation from a distance. I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. How did Alice say sound again? It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, it is no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial the funeral was held in her honor. It is as if their memories have been erased. Don't ask me to voice the Tauralians, because I have no idea how they sound. I've forgotten. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators. But by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. Hold on, I'm gonna change my macro a bit. I have a audio macro here that is supposed to duck my audio. Let's lower this to, I think H should be good. Same with Discord ducking. Lower this to, say, 7.07 are less than a month story-wise. Damn. Yeah, I forgot how quickly these events happen, like in actual reality. We need to find out who she really is. Speaking of Latin American, I apologize if I am not pulling off the accent correctly. I'm trying with my adjacent Pinoy accent. It's similar, but it's not quite the same. I know that much. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Oh. Crit! Even though we're not raiding. Crit! Because at least I can sell the materia. I don't know if materia is still profitable in the current patch, but if it is, I can sell it because I'm not a raider. I think the accent they're doing is like Yucatan or other First Nation ones. Okay, who the bitch that's taking their ERP of Sphene a little too far?
Where am I?
Cha-ching, free Gil. Exactly. I have been freed from the burden of raiding, but I am not free of the burden of needing Gil.
Are they safe?
Okay, this part I remember that there was like a trailer for, I think it was 7.2 or something, that showed a differently dressed, I don't know if it was the trailer or people were posting screenshot about it, about a differently dressed Sphene. Or an entirely different Sphene. Someone had her name, but the question is she naked? Materia is so profitable. Hey, look at that! Months later, no, more than a year later, that's when we get the Crossroads achievement, and we were literally like 2 cutscenes away from it. Oh boy. You know, now with the restrictions being lifted, I could totally fight in my scholar outfit instead of fighting in my machinist, sorry, my Viper glamour. Or this, I could also use my Reaper glamour, Reaper / Dragoon glamour, because this looks amazing, not gonna lie. Samurai, monk, bard, my other machinist glamour, my casual machinist, my Ethertech soldier scholar gear, my red mage gear, my other hyper powered machinist gear, my ninja gear, tank gear, my other ninja gear. Ah yes, I need like 3 different glamours for my main classes. I can't tell what looks better. This one, because it looks more appropriate to being, hey, I am a squishy machinist, but I'm gonna put on power armor to compensate. Versus my other glamour, by default. You know, the crafting gears, they made it into some sick DPS glam. Oh yeah, I know that there's some crafting gear, that's crafting and gathering gear that looks sick. Made my current stage glam using tank and lancer gears. It's awesome being a Gundam antagonist. Did you turn into Char Aznable? You might be wondering what we are doing teleporting to the Maelstrom. It's happening again, folks. Every time I come back to this game, we always have to do this. You thought we were done doing this? You thought I was going to just like be productive and do the story? Nah. It's time for glamour obsession again, because I never got to fully explore like the possibility of wearing other classes glamours on top of my Viper. I still want to go with the sort of futuristic, like augmented look, but I need to find gear that fits. And I want something that actually I can use for both machinist and for, well, machinist, viper, and ninja. I want it to look like it's something that that she is deliberately wearing armor that can apply to all the classes. Question is, do I have anything like that? Do I have anything like that for Nope, don't have anything in that part of the glamour dresser. Let's start with a head. There is this. There's also this. I remember I used this specifically just to look like Jin from League of Legends. That's literally the only reason I have this helmet. It's just Jin glamour. Do I want a yeehaw? Or do I want a Metal Gear? Do I want the yeehaw or do I want the Metal Gear is the question. Or do I want to keep my goggles because that's iconic? Like, I've always loved the dancer outfit for I believe that this was, yeah, this Endwalker. The Endwalker dancer outfit was kind of fire, not gonna lie. Allegiance coat for gun. You know, gunbreaker outfits actually look pretty good. Tiamat male. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, the Reaper's corset looks amazing on like every class. It definitely looks better than the basic ass one we got for we got as part of the MSQ before, which one? This one. It definitely looks better than the Wayfarer's tabard. Glam time, baby. Yoshi P, please just give us more slots. Did you do this? I haven't done it yet. But hey, we have an entire month to do like custom deliveries and all that. This could work, honestly. This could work for Viper. Because it does look like kind of sophisticated, if only the color distribution and the way that the material looks wasn't so ugly. I don't like the blue. I don't like the blue on it. And there's no secondary dye slot. This though, weathered bodyguard's coat. Oh, because I didn't complete the Shadowbringer's. Wait, no, I did. I did complete the Shadow. No, wait, that's Shadowbringers, which means you have to do freaking Xenos EX to unlock this bullshit. Oh, I am so glad that the devs didn't do that for the succeeding expansions. I just hate that they did for Shadowbringers, which had like some of the best glamour in the game when it came to artifact gear. Curse you, Square Enix. Crap, that means I'm gonna have to do farming parties for Xenos EX again. The Lost Elegant Coat of Striking looks pretty sick also, actually. But we are once again faced the problem that the leather looks atrocious and you cannot color the black parts. Because it does not have secondary dye. Alexandrian coat looks pretty sick, actually. If not for the very, very odd, like, pointy thing on one side, it makes no sense to me to have that. It is a hazard. It is a walking hazard. I have this weird fixation that if this weird, not fixation, I guess, this weird gripe that, like, if the outfit looks like it's uncomfortable to lie down in or to sit in, I don't want it. It's just that I think for certain glamours, that Alexandrian coat I am willing to overlook. Elegant Coat of Casting looks okay. My only issue with is that it really does look like you have replaced your arms with cybernetics. And I don't want that. This looks like power armor, but I already have a glam for it. Yeah, I don't like leather too much because it just, the way that the color looks on leather in the game just doesn't always look great. I could totally make a Nakayama Fest. Oh, no, not Nakayama Fest. Stay Gold. I can make a Stay Gold armor if I wanted to. Let's see. Am I really about to Uma Musume this shit? Am I about to Am I really about to make Uma Musume glamour now? Which of these glamour plates can I get rid of? When I was a young boy. This is kind of Surrender Mail of Aiming. When did I get that? Huh. Try not to make a weird design choice. Impossible Chandra SE. The Yorha glam. I know some of the share designs, so it's taking up space. Here's the thing: if I get rid of this, I can't remember like where to get it again. Credendum Mail of Aiming. This feels like this is raiding gear. And I stored it. I did store it because here's the thing: it's not showing up here in the list here, which means I equipped it, put it into the glamour chest, and then took it out again. So I think we can get rid of this. Oh no, she's naked. Let's see. Just put the long coat on first. Gosh. What Uma do I want to make glamour? Kaz once again getting distracted by glamour. Fuck. Android's Cloak of Aiming? I have an Uma in mind, but I want to see first if I have the glamour, if I have a glamour piece for it already, or if I need to buy one. And I'm... Do I have a chest piece for this? No, that has tattoos. I'm gonna let chat guess, like, which Uma I am thinking of. While I figure this out. No, not quite. No, definitely not. If you've known me long enough, you can probably guess in the first try who I'm gonna make a glamour of. I mean, it could work, and it is dyeable. I am looking up references right now. Would this work? It could, but I wonder, how's the dyeing look? Like, how's the... Ah, it's not perfect though. It's not gonna be a perfect look, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna go to the market board. We're going to the market board to see if we can find the piece that I want or need. I'm glad you can dye in the glam plate instead of the actual item slot. Yeah. But you can also just dye the actual item before you put it into the dresser, so it's like default. Try metallics, there are new metallic colors? Oh shit. Oh crap. No, why did they put metallic dark blue? Fuck. I'm going to suffer trying to get that. Healing damage, what have you done? You have just caused me to suffer more. No, that's not it. No. Maybe? It could work. It's not perfect, but it can work. Probably better than what I have. If there was a better version though. I think I can have some sleeves I can wear over that. Am I actually gonna do... Oh goodness, what am I doing? Oh no, I am causing myself to suffer more. I am suffering for my craft. Cause this Oh my god, I think I can make this work. Why are you fucking expensive? Let me first see if I can find a cheaper version of that. I mean, it's a gathering gear, so it should be... I should be able to get that from just a regular vendor, I believe. But I just want to see, like, what is available. It's also a matter of, like, material. aura armor could work, but let me... Primary dye looks like this. What's this change? You know, maybe I don't need to buy the armor. Hold the fuck up. Do I have that on my... I can't remember if I have it already in my glamour dresser. You know what to send me now? Oh no. Just craft the vintage one. You can buy it from our goblet merchant. Oh no, I don't think I need to, because I just realized that there might actually be a way around it with the Auri gown. Are those pieces of armor still like race exclusive, by the way? Like the Auri gown is still like restricted to Aura. Do I have the Auri gown in here? I can't remember if I put it into my glamour dresser. I actually never tried. No, that's not gonna work for what I have in mind. I don't think I have the Aura gown in my glamour dress. Well, you know what? If I put it in and it turns out there's a duplicate, it's fine. This shit's dirt cheap. Gender and race glam is locked still. Oh well, it's fine. Well, we've made some strides already with the glamour in the game. Like they at least removed the class restrictions. I'm sorry, do you have your cheeks out? Yeah, you have your cheeks out. I mean, it's nothing new. This is freaking... Why am I not surprised? This is FF14. Cheeks are always gonna be out on someone at some point. The merchant, I believe, is somewhere here. I think it's Bruguiere Consortium. Yep. See, it's dirt cheap. It's like 59 gil. And I'm pretty sure I have tights somewhere. Now the question is, do I have the shoes? I have an Aura, alt on Kujata, and some Hrothgar gear I can't use. You know, I was honestly tempted. When Dawntrail came out, I was tempted to swap Sapphire from Aura to Hrothgar. My issue came from the fact that like she would no longer be small. Okay, so we got to... Also, I don't think I have a hat for this. I think I do, but I'm not sure. Nope. No. Yes, actually. If only I could swap it to the other side. And that should already be an indication of who I am trying to make here. That should be enough to go off of. Y'all can probably guess at this point who I'm trying to make. Where's the Auri gown? Did I lose it? Hold up. I know I just put it in the chest. Where the fuck is it? How fucking blind am I that I literally just lost the glamour I put into the chest just now? Bro, where the oh, there. And I know I have sleeves. I have a sleeve for this glamour. I know exactly what I want to make. Hold the fuck up. Not quite there. This is probably the closest. For leggings, I need something with tights. This could work. Hempen tights could work. Not the bridesmaids tights, no. It needs to be like full legging. This could work, but my issue is that like it's not complete stockings. If it weren't for the risk of the upskirt, that's where I'm just like, But then again, it's either that or this one. Oh no, that's too covered. There's actually, I'm noticing at the source that I'm copying, there is actually some thigh gap that's supposed to show, so yeah, we're gonna have that there. And then, do I have shoes for this? I think I have the shoes, I just need to remember where I put them. Or which one it is. But I'm pretty sure I have the shoes for this outfit. That could work if I could just match the socks. That could potentially work if I can match the socks. That fits slightly better. If not for the little thing popping out. I think I'm gonna work with this. I'm gonna work with this. Last year's free Valentine glam, I know they have the puffy skirt. Here's the problem, I was not here for that. I have literally been gone for more than a year, so I do not have the glamour for the past year or so, except for the emo My Chemical Romance looking ass glamour. Okay, so things we're gonna have to dye. Hat, obviously. There's no other blue that can fit this. No, abyssal blue is the one. Yeah, it's abyssal blue. Okay. Okay, for dye 2, it needs to be more of a shadow blue. Okay. You can buy it, some dude in the theater sells it. Oh, okay, cool. For the arms, oh, this one's gonna be a little tough. Do I have the red for it? Or is it a purple? It's a regal purple, I think. Or is it grape? Regal purple might be close, but I think it's better if we go with a red. Wait, I need to see it with the actual ensemble. No, that's not what I meant. Why can't I see it with the glamour itself? Damn it. Wine red's too dark. Alamud maybe? Not quite. Not quite there. It might be Roland Berry red. Does anyone know where I can get Roland Berry? Yeah, it's definitely Roland Berry red. Do I really not have any better sleeves than this? Something that does cover the whole arm and is also floofy. We'll save this for now. Also, wait, I haven't checked my... Now I need to check if there's a specific arm piece for the glamour I have in mind. And the dagger. Oh. If you play Uma Musume and you are hearing my thoughts, you should guess by now, like, who am I trying to make? You probably have a good idea already of who I am trying to make. Let's see. Classical? Nope, that's metallic. Saiga skin arm guards of scouting. A little too puffy. I need something with long flowing sleeves. Hello, Gaia. Welcome. And yes, as you can see, I am obsessing over glamour again. But are you surprised at this point? I could just use gloves on the end, but also I need sleeves. I need full arm sleeve. Full arm sleeve glamour, and I don't know where to get it. Havnarian? Too puffy, it doesn't cover enough. There is no arm sleeve for it. Okay, so I have to stick with what I have. Actually, no, let me double check. Roland Berry red dye. Where can you buy this? Without having to go to the market board. Buy it from Gridania. Okay, you can buy it from the dye vendor here. That's good. That's good. That's good. I don't need to buy that. Okay, let's also check the shoes. If maybe we can find a more matching pair of shoes for what I have. No, that's for a different glamour. That's for someone else. There is someone else I can use that on for a different Uma glamour. That is for a different Uma. That is definitely for a different Uma. It's not on my dresser. Okay. Not quite that one. I think I know exactly which Uma to use for a specific glamour. Bridesmaid sandals! Oh, do I have this item? No, I don't. Are they... Ah, not expensive. Okay. Oop, almost bought two of them. If I find out that I could have just bought that for cheaper from like a regular vendor, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Summertide formal shoes. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Varsity shoes. No, I know which Umo could use those, but not the one I have in mind. This is only going to worsen when AF gear is an option. I am aware, however, I don't think there is an AF gear that would fit the Uma I have in mind. Unless Dancer. Fuck. I forgot about Dancer. But I think I already have the Dancer glam in my glamour chest. Moonfire sandal? Oh no, not Moonfire sandals. Cause God, I need to have socks. TMQ. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put the glamour already. The dancer boots in. I'm pretty sure I already put my dancer boots in here. This is idealized gunslinger. Did I not? No way. There's no way. Huh. I apparently didn't. To old Charlian. It's a good thing there's also an in here, so we can still use the glamour dresser here. Full sleeves are hard to find. Yeah. A Mon sleeve, but it's not dyeable though. That's the thing about a Mon sleeve. It's not dyeable. Nope, it's a physical DPS. Close, but no. It's not, sadly. Ryoso shoe. Nope. Too full-toed. Magical range DPS, maybe? Healer. I think we've already got the shoes we need. We just need to go to the Baldessian Annex. Thank goodness there's a glamour dress here. Okay, we are finishing this glamour. I feel like Abyssal Blue might be a bit too dull. Not gray purple. I forgot to buy the roll on berry red. I'm an idiot. I forgot to buy the Roland Berry Red. Oh no, I forgot to do that. Ah, shit. Okay. Shit. Okay. Let's try that again. Also, I just realized something. When I reset my game, I forgot to retune the mood lighting on myself. There we go. Where's the dye seller? It's this way, isn't it? Or no, is it this way? There, dye monger. There we go. It's right there. It's not on any of that, so we will. Let's buy a stack of 10. I have gil to burn for that. One very important thing. Ruthenium knives. Oh, thank goodness they finally went with like very minimalist knives. But why do I look like a master chef with these things? I think I have a dagger already for this. Wait, no, not the F castle. Wait, was that? Yeah, F castle. There it is. Oh, okay. Whew. It's not gonna be a perfect fit. I know that much. I definitely know it's not gonna be a perfect fit, but it's as close as we're gonna get with what I'm trying to achieve here. And then dye this. Not black. Kinda there? Not quite. That's too dark. That's too red. This is close. Not perfect, but it's close. And then the shoes. So first the socks are also grape to match that. And the shoes are black. Do I have any stockings that are shorter than this? I do! Entirely by coincidence, I do have leggings that I can turn into stockings that are short enough. Also, I'm a bit iffy on the color. No. Yeah, I think grape is the way to go. It's definitely grape. This more like it? It's this one. It's plum. It's plum purple, I think, would be more fitting. Oh, shoot. I have to keep doing this because I need to see like how it looks with the rest of the outfit before I decide. It's definitely not pink. Plum purple's a bit too deep. Oh, sorry, regal purple rather is too deep. We need plum purple. Plum purple is craftable. Alchemist, it is a level 30. There we go. Damn. Okay, purple pigment. Where do I get you? Rocky outcrop in southern Thanalan. We have really gone on a tangent here. This is like the most. This is gonna happen every time I do FF14. I'm gonna have a stream where I just go on a tangent of like finding, are there spoilers in here? Hey Ned, not yet, because guess what? I'm doing glamour collecting, or I'm trying to make a glamour, and like that is distracting me from my objective. There it is. What do my abilities do again? This is increased chance. We don't need that. So we can't get Gatherer's Boon. Mountaineer's Gift. King's Yield and Bountiful. I think what can stack is Bountiful Yield, King's Yield. For this one anyway. Is that the FF8 battle music on the mount? No, it's not FF8, Ned. It's FF9. I will send those first, then I will hop because I really want to still play it eventually. We'll continue in just a moment, but I must glam. That's not 8, Ned, that's 9. That's the FF9 battle theme. Look it up on YouTube right now. I'm telling you, that is the FF9 battle theme. Not 8. Okay, so what we can do is we can craft in peace in here. Where is my alchemist? There. That's FF9, and that's the specific, like, one of the specific reasons I got the pre-order, to get that mount and to get that music. Do I need this much plum purple dye for what I'm about to do? Not necessarily. But go big or go home, am I right? And it's not like I'm gonna run out of crystals making dye. Right? Okay, where is my... This one was Roland Berry Red. This we went with this one, and we're dyeing it plum purple. Shoes, we dye the socks also plum purple. Yeah. Okay. And then this will just be, do I have, go general with a soot black. Wait, no, we had other shoes, didn't we? Literally bought this off the market board and totally forgot. I'm sorry, does it say I already have this in my glamour dresser? I have the Moonfire sandals. I don't see the bridesmaids sandals anywhere. Yeah, see, I don't have it. Okay, it's good. And again, we are dyeing this as... I'm curious, what is the alternate dye? It's just the lacy. Okay. Wait, no. We went with a different legging for this one. Are there any other stockings that I can choose? No, it really is just, this is the best one, I think. Close second. No, this is the one. Okay, what about dye 2? What is this? The belt. Not like we're gonna see it. So, let's see how the bridesmaid sandals look. Close enough. We're gonna lose the socks, but... Okay. I just need the dagger. I need ninja. Puffy skirt, yes. The biggest set of daggers. No. We're not using that. Pretty close. I think though this is the, like, this is the legit, probably the closest one to what I have in mind. Is it single? No, it's a double edge. It's a Behold! Oh wait, the sleeves. God damn it! I'm about to say, behold, forgets to dye the sleeves in the very dye that we purchased from the market. Behold, I have made rice shower. I made rice shower glamour for ninja. If only there was a hat that had a rose on it, or if there was a rose necklace that could totally add to the look. I've seen people make gold ship glamour, but like I also need to double check because like now that I have the full glamour on, I want to check. What if I had gone with the Coty with my current set? No, that would just make me pantsless. That would not work. Either Wondrous or on the Mog station. Let's check. Maybe there's a flower necklace glamour. No, it's not quite there. It's not a choker. It's a supposed to be a chest flower. Also, wait, I'm supposed to have a poofy neck. Is there like a boa that you can wear on your neck, or a fluffy scarf? Is there a fluffy scarf glamour for the neck yet? You can't even dye the necklace anyway. I forgot necklaces can't be dyed. If only it could be dyed. Not quite. If I want to complete the look, maybe. But then she wears like a sort of puffy choker. And there is no puffy choker in 14, sadly. It's just leather, some belts or straps, but there's nothing puffy. So this is the closest we're gonna get to Rice Shower, unfortunately. You are right, it is FF9, it's very similar. I knew it, I told you it's FF9. I know that music. That was like the first FF battle music I ever heard. And that is like a core memory for me, because that was the game that introduced me to the Final Fantasy franchise. So I know I have an emote for... Wait, where's my... Let's see. Emotes. I know I have an emote for this. It's fucking perfect. I have made my daughter. Wait, why is that the thing now? Something tells me the current expert dungeon might put a smile on your face. If I can get there, we have like 4 patches to get through, Gaia. We are currently on about to start 7.2. Change glamour plate link. We are changing this to my yeah, updates, but I kind of want to change the glamour plate link now that I know that this is no, not adventure plate. Portrait. Right, I need to rotate the other way. Let's see. Trying to get it as close as I can to the actual. I think it's better if I go with nah, I'll just stick with this. This is probably close enough already. It's time to run away from Spars. Have a good stream. Also, alright. See you, Ned. Thanks for stopping by. Wait, I'm just gonna share this in the group chat. Let's see. 14 screenshots, and I believe... I have Umapioid in 14. There we go. But my ninja is not level 100 yet, so we're gonna keep that as is. We're gonna stay on Viper. Okay. Hold on. Before we continue, let me get some snack on, because God damn it. Ah, shoot. Whew. Caught it. Actually, before I continue, Give me a quick sec. I just need to bring Turbo downstairs. Get here first. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Just have to oversee things because logistics for the dogs are a bit iffy this morning. Why did I turn off my headset? Fucking genius. Okay. We shall now close this tab because we are done with the glamour shenanigans. To the back room. All right, let's continue the story. Ah, Sapphire! Your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lama T. He should arrive shortly. Hey. Turbo's here now. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back in Tuliyola and spoke with Kona. Told him all about the records left behind by Gululja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Guluja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've... Oh wait, hold on. How did he sound again? I forgot how Geode sounds. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. Hold on. Oh. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. There's one other matter. The highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She is unwell, and Ishtola and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. Ah, there, the back room. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. Excuse me.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
Died of illness, or was she cryogenically frozen?
I died.
Oops.
Whatever do you mean?
Oops.
I am not dead. I'm not. What is
I'm
this
not
place?
dead. Not yet, you're not. Brings out gun.
Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
And who are you people?
It's like that scene from Scrubs. It's like, why are you hitting me? Because you thought you were dead.
Calm down.
Then why are you hitting me? Because
mean
dead
no
people should
harm.
stay dead.
You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself.
Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
She does have the green tips like Sphene.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
Ooh, Kit Kat. Sorry, I have like this pack of chocolates I got from a recent party I went to. And like, I'm just like, ooh, Kit Kat. Although it's probably melted by now.
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis.
And she was in it.
Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down. That was where you were kept, in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom. For 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long.
So she didn't die of illness, she was
400
just
years.
stasised.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Yeah, very different. Different is putting it lightly. I do not believe that you're lying, so please tell me everything that has happened. Everything. Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kral for now. So are we just going to leave? Oh, there, I'm actually telling her. And then I stabbed you. just imagine that Sapphire is like telling him the story. And then I stabbed you.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Yashtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember.
Do you think maybe that
last
the
time I
other
felt
Sphene is a
so
rogue
hale.
AI that happened because the original Sphene got out of her casket?
I know not how to repay them.
So instead of it
only for
based it
coming
on
to
the
my
Queen's
aid,
wishes, it's like a
but for telling me
modification of
about my
her,
kingdom
but
besides.
optimized. Like it's not as
I don't
feeling
think
as
Sarah wants
Sphene.
to
It's
keep
more
Isn't that right?
it's more cold thinking like I can't save everyone, but I can save at least a few people. Oops, wait. I'll say never bans those names. Ishtola is the motherly sort.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long.
Possibly cure the affliction. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
So very long.
Also, wait, I think I'm gonna lower the... I'm just gonna turn off my...
I steeled myself, having been warned.
I'm gonna turn off the macro because the audio ducking I think should only be used for
to come to terms
when I'm
with
playing
everything.
combat games like Rivals or Siege. And back from course. Oh, non-cis fiend? Yes.
Sphene?
Chores, not course. I know how to English.
Maybe going out and seeing it would help.
Yeah, we'll have to cover you up
Great
though.
idea. There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes.
Not a great idea. Did you all forget that there's a fake Sphene out
That
there?
said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
Oh, thank goodness. At least, you know, you're actually using your brain this time,
Still
Wuklamat.
want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people. To hear
I want to
their
go
voices
where
and
the
learn about
people
their
are.
world.
Part of your world. Alright, I had to grab my rescue bomb because my face is itching in a specific spot. I think it might just be it might be a excuse me. It might be a allergy thing or a bite. I don't know. We'll be your escort.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
I don't remember that happening before with the whole like also sorry for the instant jump in audio for my microphone. I'm trying out settings again. Evidently it is not working. Hold on, wait, maybe I just need to adjust the filter. There, I think that should do it. That way you guys have a little bit more... Her features are less perfect. She is... I can kind of see that, yeah. Wait, let me just... Sorry guys, this is weird. Audio is, yeah, I know the audio is weird, but like, I'm trying to fix it. Like, I'm experimenting with the audio. Does this sound better, though? Like I'm asking, like this is specifically for my microphone. This isn't for the game. This is for my microphone. Does this sound better than earlier, or is this worse? Hello, checky. Does this sound better than earlier, or does this sound okay now? Like, or is it worse? I don't know. Cause like I'm testing out like a new setting on voice meter to see if maybe it'll capture me better. But if this is worse, I'll switch back to my old filter setting. Actually, I have a, you know what I can do? I can just turn on the mod. So far, so good. No, it's not a matter of it being good. Is it better than earlier? Let me actually hear it on stream. Okay, so it seems okay. Doesn't seem better or worse than how I normally sound. So if this is good enough, then whoop. Did not mean to talk to Gululja there. It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. We're just gonna go with the Night World silver pieces because we will not use the food. I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shade has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Da 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 da. I know that that's supposed to mean recyclable, but I just look at that symbol and all I can think of is repost? Accurate representation. All of your reposts just get buried and goes in the trash. How pretty is she gonna look after?
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh my god, she's gorgeous! I want that glamour.
That really suits you.
I want the glamour. That looks so good. That looks so good. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. Agreed.
I'm glad to hear that.
Moment.
So
before
chill,
you head
yeah.
out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and
Are we gonna call her Garnet?
we should probably settle on this now rather than...
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
It's a mouthful
What
though.
about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
She looks so nice in it. I know,
see.
but also I want that
Well,
outfit.
They're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction.
Guys, isn't
But
this
what
a
do you
bit
think,
too...
Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Isn't this a bit too,
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep
I was gonna say it's a
both my
mouthful.
face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale.
Shale. I've been saying the name wrong this whole
Let us
time.
be
It
off
really
then.
is.
I am in your capable
It really is
hands.
pronounced like the rock.
That you are. First, We'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
So that's what you were saying, healing damage. I'm sorry.
Idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Also, I just realized Galulja doesn't have as thick of an accent as his father. It's been so long since I played this, I've totally forgotten how everyone sounds. I guess you just use random pretty stuff to name their kids. Yeah, they do, pretty much. Information center, okay. See, look at that hood. That looks so... Wait a minute. I know what they're doing here. I know what they're trying to achieve with this. This is freaking Garnet during the opening of FF9. I know that this is the FF9 expansion. But yeah, this is meant to be like the whole Garnet till Alexandrios kind of thing. It's very similar to what she wore in the opening sequence when the Dane's chasing her through Alexandria. That lady wants to talk with Lamatis, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so many, I can't decide where to begin. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, exactly. Gululja, my son. Then why didn't we let Sapphire choose? Ah, yes, give me the person who is too considerate that he doesn't want to overstep and so does not wish to burden himself with choice to be the one to decide. Thank you. The lady talking to Lamati just came back from Tuliolal. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey. And it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom. Lindblom! Lindblom! I'm getting FF9 flashbacks. You know, I really should buy and play FF9 on stream in the future. What am I saying? I have way too many games on my to-do list already. But like, you know, I never finished FF9. I should. Operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that the railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, with Alexandria the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliola's leaders have shown great magnanimity, and I can't help but be moved. Man, I have to be careful not to spoil stuff. Yes, please remember, do not spoil. There is a rule, do not spoil. There are lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Sapphire and Lamati a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wuklamat. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones, and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget. My parents, Otis, Selenia, I want to remember them all. I am reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. If you attune to Lane Node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes ether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. It's heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. You know, actually that is a good point that they brought up. Like, can you imagine? You have the 3 cities, well, now 4 in Eorzea. You have the 4 major continents of, Thanalan, whatever Limsa region is called, sorry. You have Thanalan, Lenosha, and Gridania. All of them are like, and also by extension you have Rhalgr's Reach and Kogane and Ishgard now. They are all tied and you can teleport to any of them using the, you can teleport to any of them using the Aetheryte. But it makes me wonder, what is stopping them from, any of them, from suddenly going to war and teleporting to another city, and like they use that to invade? Now you might say, oh, well then the other cities can just teleport to their city and invade. Not if you catch them off guard. Like, what, honestly, legitimately, it is good that they brought it up, because like it's a two-way street, but also it is a lot of like to think about. Can you imagine like they just launch a full-scale offensive, and I'm pretty sure all of these cities have enough people to send to take over 3 cities at once if they wished. Which of course it also makes sense that that we would not have access to the Aetheryte in what was it again? In Garlemald. We don't have access to the Aetheryte in Garlemald because of the fact that if we did, Garlemald could just teleport to any of these cities and launch a full-scale offensive. I think based on Endwalker, they had to either close or break their own Aetherites like how Charleon and Rods did. Yeah. They had to cut the link from what I know. But like, damn, can you imagine if they actually had open Aetherites? That would be like, that is like ultimate trust there. Find yourself a relationship where it's like the cities with their Aetherites. Very strange way to look at it, but like get yourself into a relationship where you can trust your partner, like how these cities trust each other with the Aetherites. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's all right. Sapphire and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at Mosaic? We can take a break there. I think that's what happened with Doma before we got there. Yeah, that's a oof. That's an oof and a half. I think this might be the closer Aetherite. Gulja, my son, you're doing so well. Yeah, you know, at least he's not a racist like his father. We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks are on me. Sphene, Sapphire, the two of you go ahead and order first. When your father is a xenophobic racist, then I think that's like the easiest bar to overcome.
So many different drinks. I can't decide. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
The bitterness is the best part. Are you okay, Speed? Yes, Mexican virgin. I mean, this is me. One, this makes sense for her to like if she's from Ishgard because it's nice and warm in the cold. But also, I would pick this. As much as I love coffee, I don't take my coffee black. I always add creamer and a sweetener. The creamier, the better.
Ah, I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
Is that why the entire nation is allured to you?
Ready in a moment.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, finger gun, rose mouth. Freaking flirting zero. Yes, the plot progression. We are here at Starbucks. Or what is essentially Alexandrian Starbucks.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people.
Yes, the Moe Gap. Careful, that's hot.
But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
And there's the bitterness. No, I guess it's more like...
years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
Shit, kid. Like, kids love to just unintentionally rub salt in the wound.
Does he know me?
They love to just unintentionally stab you and twist the knife.
Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain.
You know, I can't remember, but honestly, out of all, and I think they mentioned it in the lore that you find in dungeons and stuff, or in the journals. But I think
Even
I do
so,
remember they mentioned in the past a Queen Braun or Braun somewhere in the lineage. So it makes you wonder if we're actually going to get an allegory of that here, with the simulant Sphene being a version of Braun, and then this Sphene being essentially Princess Garnet. Because it's very similar. How it's just like how with Queen Braun wanted to just she thought like it was her being the queen. She had every right to use and abuse the kingdom how she wished. Everything was meant for her. Am I hearing a carpenter in the background? I don't know. Are you? If you're hearing tippy tappy feet, that's not a carpenter. That's just Turbo walking around with his claws on my concrete floor. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite alright. The people have been through so much. It's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Sapphire. I appreciate your understanding. Alright then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on True View. Funny you mentioned that. Oh boy, am I like reading so far ahead because of how familiar I am with FF9, even though I've never finished FF9? I have like a general idea of what happened in FF9, but like I know that and so I have some memories of it. I don't remember you being here when I left the game. Of lightning rings and romance. Maybe not. I might use that for my ninja, to level up my ninja. Yes, you're a big nerd and it's paying off. Yay! If there's one thing I will take pride in, I will take pride in being a geek slash nerd slash dork. Uh-oh. What happened to you? He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger has passed, I know, but the terror lingers. That's just called PTSD. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. Sir, you need a therapist. Rally. It's so unfitting that the animation for our rally says, beat them with your fists. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed, and I have the bruises to show for it. But where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I am an usher. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. It's correct. We no longer attend to the dying. It's only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. A storage facility? What for? Henceforth we must inter the deceased. But as the specifics are undecided, their bodies must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Damn, too deep. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further. But since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. Curse you, Amazon delivery service! The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden. but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries and others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then? It's important to think about what people lead to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Sapphire? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. Yeah, because I am a JRPG protagonist. Fetch quests and deliveries are par for the course. Because of course they are. We're not getting away from this bullshit. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. God damn it. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. The Courier of Light. Feel free to share it in the chat. I'd love to see it. You know, there have been people in Turiolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachi just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. It makes me, you know what, knowing the reception of this game, I can't help but wonder, is this the devs' way of lightening up on Wuklamat's present in the story because of how poorly she was received? I may be reading too much into things. I know, it's a lot of conjecture, but given the events that happened IRL, I can't help but wonder what this world could be if we came together and stopped hating on speed. I don't know. The lyrics did not go the direction I was hoping. I forgot. We're talking about Wuklamat, not Sphene. So there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right. 3 for people on Trueview and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Sapphire? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Epic, yes. Either way, we'll be right behind you. Escort. What escorting entails? Certain duties require that 1 or more NPCs... We already know this! But yeah, I had a phase of like being obsessed with Epic when I started listening to it like last year, and then another phase recently for reasons I cannot state. Not yet. Soon I can explain, but yeah. Wait, do I have to? Okay, good. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend in. The people around Trueview seemed scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out in the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. I hope you can hold your breath, Kululja. I'm concerned about the alcohol smell. Even though they're gone, the mementos of our loved ones give us the means to reconnect with them in spirit. I'm sure the people who receive these items will treasure them greatly. I heard before about ushers clearing out the homes of the departed. Golulja, you are so lucky you are in Sphene's butt there. No wonder you started talking about their belongings. My child, you are starting a little early with your wants. I see he's gotten a head start on knowing what he wants with that. Is there something you need? Ah, so Malachite sent you. He's very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case. But now, I find myself wondering about this and that. Like, how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? Hold on. If it weren't for the fact that there are so many hateful people that come into chat every now and then, I would turn off the moderation. I'm sorry your messages keep getting auto-modded and dealing damage. But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake. And give my regards to Malachite. And with this sort of stepmom? You know, you have a point. Shit. No, we are not going into that territory. Stop. Step on the brakes. We are not going to. We do not encourage that. No, this is not that kind of anime. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. Been looking forward to this, hoping it might help me remember. But no such luck, it seems. Oh dear. The owner is dead and they'll never become one of these endless Queen's Fiend tells us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls is appealing. I was happy to receive a neo-regulator, but I've only had doubts since then. If Queen's Fiend herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still... Sorry, I need to clear my head. Wait a sec, I want to check something. Ah, okay, so yeah, my machinist is still at level 90. Is the Vanguard Bolero of AIM? It's the same. It's the same. Just a different color, but it's practically the same. Like, okay, that just changes that to that. And keeps the inside pink. The pink remains. At least the scouting gear is blue. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Ah, so this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died! It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliyola. I didn't even know we killed so many of their people. Not until the funeral. What did they decide to retaliate? Lamatsi, Wuk Lamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliyola know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death. And hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. I know that the Viera are a bit nasally in how they talk. At least from what we've seen with Fran and Erenville. That's everyone on Trueview. Let's go to the Neon Stein. But first, there's a little thing here. So you can purchase beverages from these machines? That's wonderful. I've always believed that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately, the people running these companies are greedy bastards. Kenald's favorite energy tonic is a special formula, not like the ones they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shale wouldn't let me. Oh, here, let me buy one for you. Let me be the bad auntie in this situation. The bad influence will give you all the sugary treats that will kill you. Oh, good news. Metallic dark blue is actually pretty affordable on the market part. Oh, nice. I'm honestly surprised they felt bad about attempted colonization. I still need to buy these bikes, but I don't have the gil for it. I know that shit's expensive. Ram, or was it damn? Oh goodness. Sorry for the yawn there, folks. I've run out of coffee. Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Ah, of course, you're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is, what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. It was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you recall. Oh, you're the Arcadian fighter desperate for souls. Champion, baby. Hey, I'm only a champion on 2 tiers. I have not done the 3rd tier yet. And I do not do Savage. Not anymore. That's right. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lythander. I used to fight in the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen's Fiend's words to heart and found a new job. One where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Namati once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an Endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming Endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Damn, that gave me some D&D flashbacks. One letter from Lathander. Sorry, it just feels like it's Lysander with a lisp. I guess spell speed. If we're talking about the ones that we have here, spell speed would probably be the one that they aim for nowadays. Which brings to mind, to my fellow Uma trainers in chat, let's think of our favorite Umas and like, what class would they be in FF14? Lysander. There's also the other Lys to think about healing damage. Lysanderoth. Does that sound familiar to you? I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Sapphire. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard. and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let's report to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. Man, I want the bike. If only it wasn't expensive. God damn it. Oh, what the? Apparently I clicked out of my window to unhide your message, and then I could not control my character. It's like, wait, why can't I oh, right, wrong window. That's why. I could use the stairs like a normal person, but what fun would that be? Let's just walk on the railing. 7.5 million gil for the bike. Ah! Screw equipment. I'd spend all my money on just the bike. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. You see, it's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away, we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. If you sell enough die, maybe, but nah. Look around some Allianceoid NPC in Solution 9 and Shalawani. I haven't done the Alliance raid yet. I've been gone that long. Has the third leg of the 24-man been released yet, or is it still just 2 legs? Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. But once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The endless fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Is that? Oh. Speak of the devil. The simulant. She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. A bad feeling about this. But we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? The main protagonist in me says yes. Susfeed! I did say I was gonna drop off some stuff, so it helps. Wait, are you actually going to give me... Wait, what is that on my hotbar? When did we get this? When did this become a thing? Simulant headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. The sprint thing. Yeah, when did that happen? Grants jog when the... Huh? So that's a thing now? Cool. They added that when Christmas happened, or in 7.1. Ah, okay. So yeah, after I left the game. Oops. My controller is about to die again.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Huh?
Oh no, I've been thunder brought.
Hey, are you alright?
Look behind you.
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Who's this?
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
Oh.
I know that voice.
You there! Yes, you!
We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Not before I give you my blades. How about you fuck off? You ask me that after you try to kill me?
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it, and sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Oh, you are so getting the blades
Alas,
after this.
We are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made
Okay,
anew.
we are friends with two fiends and she ain't one of them. Yeah.
And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
Oh, but guess what, bitch? I'm not royalty. I'll strike you down myself. What do you stand to gain by making everyone endless? Sorry, I think your stylist needs a new pen tip.
Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution.
How is that compass even attached to your coat?
Life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment.
Why is it always some kid? He did look like a kid, at least not the model.
Allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
So, the premium subscription. Fucking hell, we are fighting Amazon. Motherfuckers. Curse you, Amazon Web Services!
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrode technology.
He's an iPad kid. What's going on with Leviathans and in chat? There's some weird OC topics at the moment. Really?
And devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calyx, you always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now.
I don't look at the Novice Network chat.
You do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now, you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Oh.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Hold on, I'm getting being weirdly called on Messenger. It is some kid. God damn it, Japan. Why are you always making super brainy kids the bad guy? It's not just Japan, like everywhere, kids are always creepy in media. Just seems kind of darker compared to the helpful gooberness background from. We're throwing hands at Sisyphine, how dare you talk to Ars fiend like that. Are you alright, Sapphire? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumbers appear to have sapped my magical reserves. See, it is Garnet. She's a white mage, just like Garnet. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Okay, unfortunately, we're gonna have to end there. It is already 9 o'clock. So that's all the time we have for today, but this is only the first day of FF14 February, everyone. Let's not, don't worry, we will keep this going for the entirety of the month. So before we end the stream, let me go through our schedule here really quick. So, okay, so for those of you who missed the announcement on Twitter and on Blue Sky, we had Dawntrail today. Tomorrow is going to be Dawntrail in the morning, and then in the evening we're gonna have Marvel Rivals. Then on, okay, so slight adjustment, I'm gonna post this on Twitter because I double checked the schedule of this. Where are me? Oh, where am I? I am in Leviathan. If we're talking about the world I'm on, yeah, Leviathan. Primal Data Center. Anyway, oh, there, what the? Oh, hello. Is this you? The burgers and couches. You're giving me 2 chairs and 3 burgers. Thank you for the burgers and couches. Dealing damage, thank you. Oh, thank you for that. Yay, I now have furniture for my house. Well, you guys all saw that on stream. Healing damage just gave me food and furniture. Thank you so much. Anyways, so going back to the schedule, we're gonna make a slight adjustment to the schedule because I double checked the patch timing. So Friday will instead be Dawntrail, and then Saturday morning will be Zenless Zone Zero. The thing about that is I will actually try to not just do I think it's Shiyu Defense this week, the Shiyu Defense reset for the week, but I will also try to finish Zenless Zone Zero patch 2.6 on Saturday, because that way we can give the rest of the month cadence to FF14. And I'm gonna see if I can handle having a double stream on Wednesday, one in the morning, one in the evening, to see if that way I can fit more games in while also still keeping up with Rivals. Anyways, folks, that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the stream of FF14. This is only day 1 of FF14 in February. We will continue with day 2 tomorrow. And I'm sorry that we got completely side railed with Uma Musume Glamour, but yeah. That's it, everyone. The KAZ bar is now closed and drinks will be waiting for you guys when you return. I will see you all tomorrow with more FF14 and with Marvel Rivals. Good night, everyone. Stay safe.